The era of using AI inside a web browser is officially over. Copying and pasting code, uploading documents one by one, and switching between a dozen tabs. That is the old way. The future of artificial intelligence is direct, unrestricted access to your local machine. And today we are looking at the platform that is leading the charge. Manus, recently acquired by Meta to supercharge their massive open source Llama 4 ecosystem, Manus is a fully autonomous agent that lives directly on your desktop. Look at the value proposition here: direct local access. Manus hooks straight into your operating system. It features My Computer Unlocked, giving the AI full semantic search and manipulation across your entire hard drive. It can natively execute Bash and PowerShell scripts, spin up Docker containers, and read background process logs. It isn't just a chatbot, it is an action engine. It can organize your messy files, rename projects in bulk, and natively control your ecosystem, meaning it can drive Adobe Photoshop actions and format PowerPoint slides autonomously. And because it operates locally, your data never leaves your computer. But let's see what happens when we actually put this on a computer. Watch this first live demo. We have a completely chaotic flower shop folder filled with dozens of unsorted images. The user pulls up the Manus command bar and types a simple prompt. I am a flower shop manager. Organize my folder by sorting files into specific subfolders. In the blink of an eye, Manus executes the command. It scans every single image, categorizes them based on their visual content, creates the directories, and perfectly sorts the entire folder. Next, let's look at a nightmare administrative task: renaming files. We have a folder full of invoices with completely random alphanumeric names. The user prompts Manus to rename them using a strict format: company name, date, and category. Manus parses the contents of every single PDF, extracts the correct metadata, and perfectly renames the entire batch. Hours of manual data entry eliminated in seconds. But that is just basic file management. Let's push this thing into developer mode. In this demo, the user gives Manus a massive task. Use Swift to develop a real-time meeting translation app. Use the terminal to complete the entire application development. Manus instantly goes to work. It checks the environment, sets up the project architecture, writes the Swift code, and compiles the application natively. And then, it actually launches the app. We see a live Google Meet call, and the custom-built Manus app is sitting right on top of it, listening to the audio and translating it perfectly in real time. And if you think that's impressive, watch it handle complex backend integrations. Here, the user asks Manus to build a model context protocol server to fetch the latest Reddit posts. Manus doesn't just guess how to do this. It actively opens a web browser, navigates to the official documentation, and reads the repo. Once it understands the architecture, it jumps into the terminal. It creates a virtual environment, installs the dependencies, writes the server script, and tests the endpoint. It acted as an autonomous senior backend engineer, learning a new protocol and deploying it flawlessly. Let's pick up exactly at the 3-minute and 3-second mark. We are in the middle of a highly complex backend build. The user has just created a brand new app inside the Reddit developer portal, generated their custom API keys, and pasted the client ID, the secret, and their username directly into the Manus interface. Watch how Manus handles this. It securely ingests these credentials and immediately shifts into thinking mode. It doesn't need to ask you what to do next. It already has the master plan. Look at the terminal window on the right side of the screen. Manus is actively writing the Python code for our Model Context Protocol, or MCP server. It is physically typing out the integration layer, importing the necessary libraries, formatting the string logic to pull the Reddit posts, and setting up the API requests entirely on its own. You are watching a digital employee construct a backend infrastructure in real time. But right here at 4 minutes and 8 seconds, something incredible happens. Something that completely separates Manus from a standard AI chatbot. Manus attempts to run the server to test the code it just wrote, and the terminal throws a hard traceback error. It hits an attribute error stating that the Reddit MCP server object has no attribute app. The execution failed. The code broke. Now, if you were using a standard browser-based AI, this is exactly where your workflow dies. You would have to manually copy the error code, paste it into a new prompt, ask the AI to fix it, wait for a response, and then manually replace the broken code yourself. It is a tedious, frustrating loop. But remember, Manus is a fully autonomous desktop agent. Watch what it does. Instead of giving up or waiting for human intervention, Manus realizes it has a gap in its knowledge. At 5 minutes and 37 seconds, the AI autonomously opens a web browser on your desktop and navigates straight to the official Model Context Protocol Python SDK repository on GitHub. It is literally reading the documentation. It is scanning the source code examples to figure out exactly how the server object is supposed to be instantiated. It is debugging itself in real time. It is operating exactly like a human senior software engineer who just hit a wall and went straight to the official docs to find the solution. It reads the data, absorbs the correct architecture, and updates its own internal planning. Armed with the correct syntax it just learned from the internet, Manus immediately updates its task progress checklist so the user knows exactly what is happening. It jumps right back into the code editor, opens up the server.py file, and begins rewriting the code, implementing the exact fix it just discovered. It clears out the old broken logic, restructures the backend to match the proper MCP guidelines, and saves the file. It then reruns the terminal command to test the server functionality. It checks the API fetch protocols, verifies the Reddit integration, and this time, absolute perfection. The traceback errors are gone. The server is running natively and flawlessly. This right here is what zero human orchestration actually looks like. It is not just about an AI that can write code. It is about an AI that possesses the resilience to hit a roadblock, independently research the solution, pivot its strategy, and finish the job without you ever having to hold its hand. We are entering a reality where AI agents like Manus can build software, organize your digital life, and execute complex workflows directly on your desktop. But here is the brutal truth. Having the most powerful AI in the world on your computer is completely useless if you do not know how to build a business around it. If you want to stop playing around with cool AI demos and start building highly profitable, fully automated systems, you need to join my private community, the AI Money Forge. We just crossed 265 elite members, and I just dropped a massive update to our curriculum. Inside the Forge, I don't just show you the tools, I give you the exact blueprints. You get my complete masterclasses on setting up OpenClaw, orchestrating MaxClaw agents, and building autonomous workflows that generate revenue 24/7. This is the headquarters for AI entrepreneurs who are serious about building an empire. Don't get left behind doing manual work while the rest of us automate. Click the link in the description to join the AI Money Forge right now, and let's start building your digital workforce. I will see you inside.